What's going on? Shango Ray here. And welcome to Thotty Thursdays, aka Thickum Thursdays, Hope that you are well. Hope that you are good energy. Prophetess Vance, welcome. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. But in the meantime, in between time, I got a little something for you to just peep out real quick.
This is Shango Ray. What are your 3 biggest holiday desires, wishes that you want to manifest? Now is the time. We have 24 hours left to join the St. Nicholas WISHMAS ritual. Get in now. Also, everyone who participates in this ritual, whether you're a Sources Corner member or you just get into the ritual, you're also going to receive another gift, which is about 70 to 80% off our upcoming, that's right, New Year's 2022 forecast readings. These are always a big seller, sell like hotcakes. So you're going to also get that. More information on that, though, later. Join the St. Nicholas WISHMAS ritual now, and let's get your holiday season popping. Let's get you them 3 desires, your 3 wishes. Peace.
Yeah. All right. So how we doing, folks? Let's see what we got in the comment. Hey, Sharon Williams, what's happening? Yeah, man. Yeah, gotta make a little bit of an entrance. Today on today's video, we're gonna address a very particular topic that I think is a big motherfucking deal around, especially around this time of year. Holiday triggers. That's right. People seem to jump out their skin around this time of year for reasons that are as various as there are the number of motherfuckers that jump out their skin, right? You have a lot of different things going on. We're going to just address 3 simple tips that are going to help you, okay? Because you got to remember, the veil is still thin. And as we get farther away from the sun, there's a lot of different changes, a lot of different things that happen. This winter solstice energy, it is great, but it also has its other polarities to go along with it, okay? Before we do, though, as you do know, and as the commercial mentioned, we have about 24 hours left to join the 2021 St. Nicholas WISHMAS ritual. There's something that I wanted to share with you. I found it was really interesting in regards to St. Nicholas. Well, as you know, his remains are here. Like I said, he was a real person. This ain't like fucking Jesus, where nobody knows where this nigga shit is at, or any of the other people in the Bible, right? But I have an article that I wanted just to briefly share with you about that, and then afterwards we're going to open it up and we're going to do some card pulls. You know what I'm saying? Do some readings if you want. Oh shit, let me put my banners up, huh? I gotta put my banners up. Yeah. Yeah. The banners. Yeah. So get in that now. Get in it now. I'm probably gonna be here. It's 8 o'clock now. We're gonna cut this shit off at 9 o'clock. All right. So let's get into it first. Obviously, we're doing this. Well, you can't see it now because the banner's up. But we're doing this ritual with hey Carmen Webb, long time. We're doing this ritual on Saturday the 18th with St. Nicholas, right? So I found this interesting. This article is entitled "The Mysterious Case of Santa Claus's Leaking Bones." Leaking bones. Yeah. Okay. The body of St. Nicholas, the man Santa Claus is based on, resides in Bari, Italy. The church claims that the bones of the saint are secreting a sweet-smelling water called manna. Every May 9th, the priests remove a small amount of this liquid, which is said to contain healing powers. You can purchase some in the church gift shop, of course. Here's a video of the priest removing the mana in 2012. What's going on here? Why is liquid coming out of St. Nicholas's tomb? Why? Why? I don't know. The body isn't even supposed to be in Italy. Because you see, St. Nicholas was a Greek bishop who lived in Thotty, Turkey, during the 4th century. Like many early saints, little is known about his life. It is said that when his wealthy parents died, oh man, just the fucking screen just shifted. Okay, it is said that when his wealthy parents died, Nicholas gave away his inheritance to the sick and needy, thus gaining a reputation for generosity. Peace, Prophecy 505, Michelle Riddell, what's going on? And did you say musty princess? Is that what you said? Yeah, leaking bones, prophetess. We're going to get a little more into this shit. Sorry about that, folks. Back to the article. All right, so it is said that when his parents died, Nicholas gave away his inheritance, okay? So blah, blah, blah. In one story, a poor man was considering selling his 3 daughters into slavery because he couldn't afford their wedding dowries. I don't even know what the hell a dowry is, keeping it real. On 3 separate nights, Nicholas tossed a bag of gold through the window. Chimneys hadn't been invented yet, and saved the daughters from their ugly, whorish fates. The story, this is the story seed for Santa Claus. Now, when St. Nicholas died on December 6th, 343 AD, okay, that's when I got the tree. December 6th. And there's a reason for that. Still widely celebrated as St. Nicholas Day, his grave in Myra became a popular pilgrimage site. And in 1087, Italian sailors stole the body. They stole the body, man, and brought it to Italy, supposedly to protect it from invading Seljuk Turks, with a citywide festival that includes the removal of the mana and a parade where the statue of St. Nicholas, this guy, is paraded around from the harbor of Basilica di Nicola. But not everyone revels in this ancient larceny. Turkey has demanded the body be returned, setting off debate. Now, I'm not going to go and read the whole fucking article, but of course you have your believers, and then you have, you know, people that say that something in the tomb in Italy, it might be more wetter, okay, in Italy for some reason, humid, things of that nature. So, you know, you got people that are saying this, but then you have a lot of people who, because of this mana, have proclaimed to be healed. Okay, so I'm not going to say either way. Triumphant Queen, I pray that all who participate in St. Nicholas ritual, may all your 3 wishes come true. Ashe to that. Let's see who else. I'm just catching up on comments here. I got some leaking body parts from met with the bomb. I would hope so, or else that means you dry. I wouldn't wish it on no woman. Okay. Musty Princess. Hey, I like that name. Now, let's see. A dowry is basically a payment that's given to the other family for taking this heifer off your hands, right? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Here, I'll pay you. Okay, you take this. Depending on culture, the woman's family has to have the dowry, and in other countries, the male or his family pays. Wait, Hmm, fascinating. Okay, I now learned something new today about a dowry. All right, but this is the saint, right? Now, of all the different saints, it could be said maybe some of them, there's some miraculous shit going around with them, but this guy got quite a track record. That's why you need to jump in on it. Link in the description box, like Prophetess Van said. But let's get on to this topic so we can get into the cards too, because I'm keeping track of a time now, right? Also, just to say here, we also tomorrow, later tonight, tomorrow, we're going to be opening the door for those of you who are interested also in, because this is a favorite here at the Ray Estates, for the new year forecast. What is your 2022? What does it got for you? Now, I personally look at something like this as almost like a blood test. See what's going on energetically and what you can expect. Now, obviously, you have a lot of choice in the matter. You have a lot of say in the matter. Whether you do or don't, that's up to you. But find out if you're on track. Find out if there's any surprise bullshit or influences that you may need to know about, so much so that they're coming up in your reading. I'm going to record your forecast and just send it to you, okay? Video. So it's going to be like this, me just talking directly to you about your 2022, and you have it for your records, okay? So that's going to be coming later tonight or tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. If you join, though, as I said, you're going to get a massive discount. Massive. So just keep that in mind, all right? So the subject for today that I've been noticing a lot, oh, maybe some of you have too. I like to call it holiday triggers. Now, let me just say this. Each and every one of us has our triggers. I'm not going to sit up here and act like Papa Shankito don't have his own triggers. I got plenty of them, all right? I have noticed, though, Letitia Strong, what's going on? I have noticed that this particular time of year is a hot spot for many of us and our triggers. They lie dormant like landmines, and they're fine as long as no one touches it or steps on it, right? I've noticed a lot of different forms of the fuckery that can be espoused from a triggering in my own personal life, even recently, out and about in the stores, right? This is the time of year that traditionally people act like fucking animals a lot of times. And especially the closer you get to Christmas, the buffoonery gets even worse. Good evening, Phoenix Fire. Thank you so much. So, first of all, let's just pretend we're all idiots. What is a trigger? A trigger is exactly that. It's something that triggers something else. Okay? It can be a thought. It can be something somebody says. And nowadays, since we're all ensconced in this digital world that we call the internet, this is a particular place in which many individuals get triggered. I can understand individuals who maybe have no self-awareness whatsoever. Because when you're on autopilot, you're not aware of what's going on. Your programs are running you. So as much as we like to say, oh, do we have free choice, free will? I mean, I can give you my lawyer answer, which would be yeah. But do most of us utilize or use this free will? No. We're just a collection of patterns and programs, redundant programs at that, if you'll notice. So what's up, Frank Evans? So, and I've noticed even people like with, in a way, I don't want to say it like this, but I'm going to say it like this. Like people that should know better get into just shit. You know, I personally get into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, there are those of us who have tried to turn our back on our old ways, but our dicks still get hard for some shit. You know what I'm saying? For some what? You know, we still, but we're turning those leaves. We're turning that shit. Our free will can be warped by our experiences. Exactly. Says Prophetess Vance. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole other thing to live from that free will. Most people that you lay your eyes on or that cross your sight, line of vision, they're not using their free will. They're not in their free will. They're on autopilot. You see a lot of people driving. It's a scary fucking fact to know that most of those people aren't here right now. They're somewhere else while operating a 2-ton piece of machinery going 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour, you know. But we do it every day. We swim with the sharks every day. So the thing about the triggers that I've noticed is, you know, especially like I said with the holidays, okay? So for the holiday season, you got people that are in their feelings for God knows what type of reasons. You know, this is the type of year, especially if you've lost someone close to you, or even whether it's years and years ago or maybe just recently, it puts a damper on things. You know, you're being triggered by memories just by the date alone of other times that this date came around when you were with that person. You know, if you were in a relationship and now you're not, this could be a bad time, you know. You also have people who, you know, I mean, they're, like I said, there's so many different reasons why. We all have our triggers. Let's see here. Shimano5 says, a person who aligns themselves with Shango energy would have me looking at them sideways if they said that they didn't have triggers. He's Mr. Six Shooter. Yeah, for real. I'm fucking stuffed with triggers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Because as much work as I have done and will continue to do, there's always going to be more. You know, it's almost like a goddamn janitor. You can have that shit spick and span, and tomorrow is going to be the same fucking mess, if not worse. You know what I'm saying? You can just keep cleaning it again. You know, clean it again. Until Phoenix Fire says, until you make new memories. Yes, and even still. That's a good point. But we'll, you know, I'm gonna touch on that. PG, what's up? So I'm just saying, like, people, it's like I've heard other people speak on this as well. Just how people be acting, you know, people be acting an ass right about now. Let alone, I mean, this, I wouldn't say triggers, but you can say triggers factor into this too. There's a lot of social pressure, you know, to get things, to buy things. If you're not buying something for somebody, then you ain't shit, you know. So robberies are usually spiked at about this time, you know what I'm saying, with banks and stores and shit like that, besides theft, you know. And I'm telling you, it's a crazy thing. Plus, the more we go into the darkness, which we are doing until the 21st or the 22nd, I should say, we start heading our way back closer to the sun. But this is when all that it's like the gateway, cosmically, the gateway to the unconscious is opening. Like, you know, if you want to align your actions with what's going on cosmically, you know, you have your macrocosmos and you have your microcosmos, your internal cosmos, and these will mirror each other in some form of fashion. But like I said, you got people, and I don't want to say who should know better, but you got people who should know better on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, who kicked your cat? But hey, child, please, I'm too old to put myself in the headspace and stress and pressures. I would hope so. I would hope so. I always took issue with that because it's perfectly set up to where it's like you basically almost had like I was the one family member that says, you know what? Don't give me nothing. I'm Muslim now. Okay. I ain't buying nobody shit. I'm Jehovah's Witness now. Okay. Respect my religion. Respect my authority. But you got a lot of just different, like just okay. So let's get what do you do about the triggers, right? Step number one. Step number one is the hardest, in my opinion. Now, I just broke off 3 simple tips, right? But step number one is the hardest. It's the hardest because it requires practice. It's not, there is no, I mean, you could technically do it right here, right now. But the problem is you got to keep doing it. So, and one last thing, PG, age ain't nothing but a number. You know what I'm saying? I've seen plenty of like 40 somethings and 50 somethings, and they trying to be 17 again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever floats your boat. All right. But number one, you're going to have to pay attention, meaning you're going to have to be present. And I know that's not low. Well, that's some major advice. It isn't, but it is. Okay. It isn't, but it is. And you're going to have, because if you're on autopilot, what you may not realize is you could be triggered on Tuesday, and 2 Tuesdays from there, it done started a chain reaction. And now you done went down some crazy rabbit hole, you know? Yeah, breathe. That's actually very true. Sharon Williams said, like you told me to do, breathe, you know? However you find yourself, and of course, you know, just maybe putting a certain percentage of your consciousness on your breathing can definitely help you. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, if you find yourself, the point is to catch it, right? Now, when you catch yourself, right? Let's say you're at a family gathering and Aunt fucking Sally says some shit that like, yeah, well, remember when you was and you all of a sudden you feel the furnace come on, right? I guess the intelligent thing to do, or the strategic thing, if you can, is first of all, get some proximity, get some space, right? That doesn't sound like such major wise advice, but most of us don't do that. We'll sit there and either we'll engage or we'll keep spinning that shit in our head all night until it erupts, because it's going to come out one way or another. All right. Yeah, no one said you, PG, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, wisdom should come with age, I guess, because it comes with experience, but it doesn't always. But yeah, all right. So where was I at? As far as just getting some proximity, getting some space, and if you can kind of take like a snapshot of it. Now, I know you're gonna have to resist the temptation to try and do something about it. That's the worst thing you can do. If you can just watch it, you can just watch it, and you're gonna feel that shit. Okay, don't be afraid of it. Don't whatever. If you got to go to the restroom or whatever, I'm telling you, this little 2-3 minutes will help you. Okay, because if you leave it unchecked, that's when it becomes a problem. Okay, so you don't want to try and push it away. Or if Aunt Sally said something, not only after Aunt Sally said something, now not only are you pissed, but that hurt comes along with that pissed, okay, and that pissed brings back probably chain link memories or events or other things. It goes into just that other chamber that you don't want to go to, or at least you want to have control of whether you go there or not. That's the other thing. Okay. Oh, Sharon, good night. So, you know what I'm saying? Being able to catch that is imperative. And that's where we all mostly drop the ball. if you could just do that one simple part. Now, the other part is after you've watched it and you're feeling it and you're pissed, and probably a bunch of other things are going to start to come through your mind also to add to that, because that particular feeling is attached to these other thoughts and vice versa. So it's almost like that's going to conjure the other thoughts, maybe other memories. It may even conjure some shit that you forgot about or haven't thought about in a long time. Once you do that, though, if you can just watch it and feel the shit out of it, then you could take a quick second to say, you know what? Speak to your guides or your ancestors, whoever it is for you, and you can say, reveal to me, why I'm feeling, help me to understand why I'm feeling triggered in this area. Just just real quick, right? So you're watching it, you're feeling the shit out of it. Then you take a second to say, you know what? I see all this shit going on. Help me to understand the mystery behind it. Because to me right now, it's a mystery. I'm not really understanding why. I just, maybe you actually do, but you're so busy in what you're feeling, you're not really connected to the reason. Sometimes when you just face and are just honest with yourself and you can admit to yourself whatever that is, it's almost like the pressure just goes, it just goes away. Not all the time, but a lot of times. So you want to ask your guides, your higher self, your ancestors, hey, about that particular trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it with this? And trust and know that the answer will be revealed to you. It may be revealed to you in that sitting. It may be revealed to you later on, an hour later, maybe the next day, but it's going to come. It's going to come. All right? It's going to come. That's what she said. So after you do that, if you can, because we can't always get away from the trigger, especially if the trigger's like family or the trigger's your kids, or even with this internet bullshit. Because this internet bullshit has motherfuckers that, it has certain individuals acting like some mark-ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like people be bugging the fuck out. And they the ones starting the shit. This is what I take. When it comes to social media bullshit, if I don't like what the fuck you're saying, if I don't agree with it, I do this. I just keep scrolling. If I see a video that I feel is full of shit that I don't like, I keep scrolling. Hell, I might even say, hey, don't show me no shit like this. I'm not interested in that. I'm not going to go doing the most. I'm not going to go doing the most. And for fuck's sake, and this goes for everybody, stop taking shit so fucking personal. Your skirt's showing. Stop taking shit so fucking personal. People be taking shit way too fucking personal. I know too, because there's been a lot of moments where, especially with this social media shit, people like to do a lot of subliminal shit. As opposed to just messaging you. There are those who will message you, but as opposed to just messaging you and like, yo, we got a problem here or something? Is there that do something to offend you? That's getting more and more rare. So I've had a couple incidences, as some of you may know, in the past months and shit, with people fucking around and, trying to copy my identity and shit and stuff like that. And thank God, right? Thank me that the individuals who were unnecessarily exposed to this type of harassment, they came at me like I couldn't have asked for better. Like, hey, yo, man, you all right? We got a problem? Like, and we worked it out. But most people won't do that shit. Most people won't do that shit. And people just keep it going and going and going and going. And it just, honestly, to be quite honest, it's lame as fuck. It's really fucking lame. Witch of the night, peace. It's messy. It's lame, And especially for men, you got I understand sometimes you got to say what you got to say. I get that, you know, but for a man to be like just straight emoting on, you know, like a little bitch, like, but to each their own, to each their own. All I'm saying is don't lose yourself. It's easy to lose yourself right about now, especially like I said, some of y'all are going to be traveling. Triggers can also, another word you can use for triggers is an anchor. So just like you can anchor a feeling to you through a certain word, maybe you know, you pinch yourself at a, you know, you can anchor it to a certain spot. You can anchor it to an environment. Your environment has anchors, aka triggers, that automatically start to rewire your brain as soon as you're exposed to them instantly. Wisdom is not even the end all be all. There's knowledge, the event, wisdom, what I am to do in this event, then understanding. Oh shit. Observing where your energy is going. That I like that. I like that. Matter of fact, instead of just saying, just watch it, I like that last sentence right there. Observe where you are ejaculating your energy. Because that's what you are doing. And I get it, folks, fam, I get it. Sometimes it's just hard. Like, you just can't let that shit go. You have to, okay, they want to, oh, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Clap, clap. Let's get it then. Okay. So you want to do that? Okay. Well, I'm going to do this. Little princess X wife has been attacked. Who's little princess? I'm not understanding any of that. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm about to lose myself. Just a bad night. Okay, so I get that. A lot of people are having bad nights, you know. And sometimes I think it's also about the perspective too. You know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes the closer you are to something and the closer you're like, you're just like in the shit, there's so much you can't see. You got to get a perspective, you know? You got to get a perspective. Knowledge, who, what, wisdom, when, where, understanding, why. My first business I ever made was WKU Enterprises. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. That's funny. And it flopped. Tired of being called bitchy or a bitch just because my feelings are hurt. You know, it's not about even about your feelings being hurt, really. Oh. Oh, Musty Prince, I see. It was attacked today, huh? Hmm. Interesting. Fascinating. I'm about to start standing up for myself more. That's good. But like I was saying, it ain't about just what my point was here. I don't know. I blocked whoever that was. I'm coming on here to evolve and grow and learn. Who are you referring to, PG? See, I don't be knowing what the hell y'all be talking about sometimes because I don't see what else is going on because I'm over here oratoring. You know what I'm saying? Tired of being called bitch. You know, it's okay. Everyone gets in their moods. Everybody has their ups and their downs, their biorhythms, and all that shit. You know, when I get up, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I need to thaw out for a second. It is what it is. It's about what you do and how you respond. That's at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's the brass tacks of shit right there. That's what's going to make or break. People are gonna dismissive, but as long as you stand in your truth, yeah. And just because you stand in your truth, I can tell you this: just expect to be by your goddamn self when standing on your square or in your truth, okay? Because I've seen some people, they seem to get disappointed because no one is like supporting them when they're in their truth, right? But it's like, look, if you're in your truth, you're not concerned with that. You're ready to take this shit on alone. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the situation is, or just, hey, this is, I'm standing, I mean this shit, I'm standing on this shit, you know? I'm not a morning person. Yeah, Shango, I'm tired of being used for sex and feeling like that's all I'm worth. I would suggest this to you. Stop giving it up for right now. See if these motherfuckers want to, like, you know, talk or hang out or some shit. Like, but that's gonna, I mean, I'm not gonna get into all that right here and single anybody out or, you know, do all that shit. But yeah, like, you gotta also, you know, if I was in that situation, you know, and trust me, I do kind of know what it's like to be used as a piece of meat, you know what I'm saying? As a dildo with legs, you know. I'm just a fucking knight of great sex. That's it. You know, I get it. If I was that, if I was you, and I started noticing that's all anybody was dealing with me for, then I might try a different approach, man. Like, I mean, shit, you know, don't give away the milk for free. I mean, shit. I was going to say I'm a loner, and damn, I love it. I'm a life path number 7. So am I. I'm a number 7 too. Oh, I'm definitely independent. I'm not saying you're not independent. I'm just saying, like, in your interactions with men or whoever, pay attention. What are your patterns there? Go back in your mind. What did I typically do here? What did I do there? What did I do there? What's the common denominator there? Okay, maybe that's a behavior I should change or something. Yeah, you heard right. Did I stutter? Shit, fucking weak. But that's my little spiel on holiday. I think we're going to go a little longer than 9 o'clock. I'll go 9:15. Gives us about a half hour. But yeah, so in a moment, we're going to open it up for some card pulls, you know, do some card pulls. It's Thotty Thursdays, all right? Yeah, let them motherfuckers be once you realize you're getting used. During this time, there is little sun. That's real shit. And especially if you have a weird schedule. There's a condition called SAD. True, I knew somebody who had that, or who, it's not a thing, it's a process, obviously. It's something you do, even though we say it like it's a thing, and that's linguistic sorcery in and of itself too. But no, I agree with that. I mean, that's a fact. Shit, it is a form of depression due to lack of light. Light is energy, and how do you act without energy? That's true, man. That's true. And not only that, that light, that energy keeps other things at bay. Because there's a balance. There's an you're an ecosystem, right? So once you start having less light, it's like the vampires want to move up to fucking Alaska because there's no sunlight. You know what I'm saying? Um, Looking back on triggers, you got to play detective. I've said this over and over again. You have to be willing to play detective in the case of your life. You know, so second shift worker, yeah, those things are all variables which are going to affect your mood, your energy, your emotions, the filter with which you see your life through currently, and of course, how you respond or react. What do you do? The actions. And that's why I love how the light shines brightly in my room. Yeah. For me, it does come in. I'm used to, in my other spot, the sun would come through about 1, 2, 3, just right on through, bright as fuck. This one, the sun come, and I've been noticing because I've been tracking the sun because I like to get my sun however I can. I have to, like the transmissions, the energy, I love the sun just like I love walking in the stars at night. I need both, you know. But my shit don't come through here about 8 or 9 in the morning. A lot of times I'm not awake at 8 or 9 in the morning. Shit, I go to bed too late for that shit. It's crazy because I'm a Capricorn, dead winter. Yeah, man. So if you'd like to ask your own question, you'd like to ask the cards your own question, you can cash at me at $REISHANGO or follow this ticker right here, paypal.me/Shango Ray. But yeah, people are, we know you. I think you need to, okay. So are you on some bullshit, Musty Princess? Do you gotta be like domed or something? I'm not really understanding. Are you trying to talk some shit? Speaking of triggers, you're not gonna see me getting all triggered on here. And let me just say this before we go into the cards. Please understand there's a difference between understanding and managing your triggers or disarming them or destroying them or whatever, working through them, and just trying to look like you cool. I got it all under control. I'm so cool. Everything's fine. It's all good. You just full of shit. You more full of shit than some of these other motherfuckers up on here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, robot. We're about to do something about this robot. I forgot. D Battles. Yeah, what's that? Where's this motherfucking love? Here. Oh. All right. Yeah, well, they better get their energy on point and right. Same shit. I don't want to chop nobody's head off, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here speaking some actual factuals. That's it. I said, I don't want to chop nobody's head off. Okay, shit. I'm just here speaking actual factuals, man. Irritable. Interestingly, this is also the time where you're told to give Thanksgiving, give gifts. So you're already low on energy and you're told to give in this season knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Wow. Hey, you know what? At the time where you're at your fucking lowest, or just, you know what I'm saying? If you just look holistically speaking, right? Light wise, mathematically and all that shit. Yeah, they all hit like boom, 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 boom. And then you got the New Year shit. So it's like you have about 3 to 4 months of just spin, 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 spin. It's all conditioned. You know what I'm saying? It's all conditioned. Okay, so we have somebody. Whoops. Shit. Somebody. Oh, D. Okay. I'm going to check you out, D. Hold on real quick. I got the other phone right here. So we're going to get, she's D, our very own D, starting it off. Okay. Let's see what we got here. See if you put your question in here. Okay. D, did you put your question in here? Okay, no.
I didn't see any question in here. D, do you have a specific question, or would you, how can I help you this evening? Samantha Shanks, what's going on? Y'all are coming with the hands down. Oh, shit. All the hands are up. Good. Keep that energy. Because as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to be at you. All right. So anyways, D, what did you have a specific question, or how can I help you? If you're still here, D. Yes, thanks. Okay. What is your question? Could you tell me your question so I can get this, cook this up for you? Por favor, could you do that? All right. Let's see here. So before we begin, I would like a carpool. Of course you would. Okay. All the hands up where my eyes can see. Straight buck wild in the place to be. I just want a general. Okay. Please approach the Shangorian altar, Ms. D Battles, right here in front where the cushions are for your knees. Okay. Now, once you find yourself situated. Oh, wait. I also want to know, should I contact the Scorpio? I'll tell you what. Let's go with that one. All right. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. Okay. Because we have a lot of people here waiting. So, all right. So now that you're here, now that you're situated, now that you're comfortable, all right, go ahead. Just gaze at the cards. And I want you to interject. I want you to, project your desire for this particular answer. Okay. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top when you feel your lungs strain. Go ahead. Exhale. That's right. Make space for the answer. Yeah, D Battles. I have to keep it fair, I can do one question, so I don't know which one you want. If you just want a little brief general, I could do that. Or if you want to know about the Scorpio, we can see about that. So could you please clarify for me? Because I need to shuffle the question into the cards. Okay. What's to come? Okay. Thank you. So let's see what's to come for D Barnes. First of all, I'd also like to open this up and invite your guides, my guides, and of course, La Santísima Muerte for accurate, timely, and the correct information that's needed here today. So I want to thank Body Mommy. What's happening? All right. So D Barnes. Just keep that question in mind. Focus on your question, D. And here we go. Is there another one? Holy shit. I'm about to shuffle put your cards out here. Or is there not? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I'm tripping. I was tripping. Yeah, I was tripping. Okay. So here you go, D. Here is your forecast. Sorry for that delay here. I'm over here fucking bouncing from this to that to that. All right, let's go. The general. Got you. All right. 3-card general here. 3-card general. Shit. All right. So D, this is what I have for you. This is what Spirit is bringing up to me. All right, to bring up to you. I feel that Spirit is showing me that you're at the end of a cycle. This cycle is closing. Okay. I feel shortly here, maybe within the next few days to maybe 2 weeks, there's going to be some doors closing. You are going to be ending some things. Now, this could very much relate to a job, or something like that. I kind of have a feeling it may be something like that. I could be wrong on that, but this also does apply to particular like relationships or situations. But the main thing here is you are being proactive. It's not like it's something being done to you. You're doing this shit. Lisa Marie, what's going on? Oh, okay. Are you? Oh, okay. Yeah. So because of these endings, you got to understand yourself and why you would end some shit. You don't just do it to do it, right? So that leads us into a period of emotional intelligence about yourself. So I see, and also some of your relationships are I feel like, especially maybe one might particularly seem to get a little bit closer. Things are going to get a lot smoother as you get smoother with yourself, as you understand your, like we were just talking about triggers and all this shit like that. As you start getting that, that's gonna, I see a lot of that unfolding. Now, before you skate off into the sunset, I see that there may be some problems here with and this may actually this may be the reason why you decided, look, I'm cool on this shit. Whatever it is that you're going to be ending. Okay. But I do feel it's major or will majorly affect your life in a way. Like it's important. That's why it's showing up here. Body mommy, I got you. You're next. Okay, cool. Hey, Sidar, what's happening? But I feel like there is a woman, she may be work related. There may be a woman at work or within the career. All right. She may be of a higher position or authority, but I feel like this person is like picking on you, or I see this woman picking on you. All right. Hey, how you doing, KD? So be aware of this. I'd say to me, this feels anywhere from within 2 to 3 weeks as far as this. This might have something to do with more in your personal life too. It could also be there. All right. But how you handle it and what you do are going to make all the difference here. All right. I have a sneaking suspicion this situation with this woman, in whatever context it may be, has something to do with this ending, with you saying, you know what, that shit. But that is what I have for you, D. Okay. Would it be a long wait? Right now, if you get on it, if you're a smart Lisa Marie, if you're very smart, you'd get in it right now. The earlier you get in it, I go off of the order in received. So I have Body Mommy. And after Body Mommy, I will be, let me see here. After Body Mommy, let me see here. Yeah, there's nothing here in the PayPal. So that is Body Mommy. I just wanted to make sure. So after Body Mommy, it's open. I was going to do free cards, but if you want to get in now, because I am going to be leaving in about 15 minutes. So that'd be a great time, and follow either one of these roads. They all lead to my debits. Okay. So let's see what Body said. She just wanted a, whoops. Body said she wanted just pool. Okay, got it. Just a general. Okay, Sidar, I'll check it when I get a chance. Okay. My response time is still fucking slow. It really is. Some of y'all know about this shit. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing anything. D Battles, you got that. Good night, witch of the night. Let's see here. All right. All right. So for I like the thumbnail on here. It almost looks like the Baron. Okay. So let me do this also. Let me follow formality here too, because I just started. Okay, so Bordy, go ahead and cop a squat at the Shangorian altar. All right, make sure your knees are comfortable. Boom. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top. That's right. Hold it at the top. And now just go ahead and ponder your question or just your desire to know, or your desire to receive the information that you need. Go ahead and release that breath. Woosah out your motherfucking hoo-ha. Boom. We are ready. Styles, just keep what's happening. What happening? All right. Okay. All right. Body, mommy. Here you go. Cooked hot and fresh right in front of you. Hot and fresh right in front of you. All right. So, body, mommy, this is what I'm seeing for you. You know what this is kind of feeling like to me, body, mommy? It's like it was the worst of times and it was the best of times type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But look, this is what I have. Boom. This to me is a change of mind, a positive change of mind, like a real change of mind. Because when your mind changes, then what you start doing changes. All right. So I do see a positive change of mind, possibly overall, but I feel like this is more relegated to a specific situation. Okay. So then we have this. This is telling me, Body Mommy, I feel like there's going to be a little bit of turbulence as far as challenges go. Okay, if you want to say it like that, challenges, right? But you got everything to overcome and make these challenges your bitch. So I'm not concerned about that. This is a very powerful card also. I feel too there may be some type of promotion for you, or a change of status, or a change of work. Either maybe a change in your position at work or a change in location at work. All right. I see too, I feel like you may be making some health changes to yourself too. And if you've had any physical ailments or health problems as of late, you're going to overcome them. This represents to me a nice, powerful, I don't know how speedy, but a nice, powerful healing also, if that shoe fits. Okay. So there we go. I do see this though. I see some type of a split. Okay? A relationship split. Now, this may be temporary. I'd say it feels more 60 to 70% that it's not temporary. I mean, it's not temporary, that it's permanent. I mean, whether it's permanent or not, I don't know, but I feel like this is concerning a specific and relevant relationship in your life. Could be romantic, could be maybe a family member that you decide, hey, but this feels like the two of diamonds represents like a divorce. I see like a piece of paper getting torn in half. This to me is different though. This is definitely like a parting of the ways. You know what I'm saying? And ow, oh, I actually pulled this motherfucking ear thing out my ear. Oh shit, that hurt. My shit ringing. You ever like pop your ear with these fucking things? Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, hey, July Soul. So that is what I have for you, though. I feel like you're going to be. There's going to be some challenges here. I feel like there's some challenges for you, and especially it culminates here. I feel like with this, whatever this relationship is, and it may be I don't know whether it's your decision to split or not, or whether it's amicable, or whether it's their decision, but that's what I'm seeing for you, So it's my intention that, if you can avoid or circumvent some of these things, you know, and for the most part, I'd be like, yeah. But sometimes, you know, some of the biggest challenges or any challenges sometimes can be the biggest blessings, depending on what you do with it. You know, it can end up being I was sick, getting better. I've been thinking about yeah. Well, if it was on your mind, that's why that shit showed up. You know what I mean? That's why that shit showed up. But yeah, and be that shit. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. It's better to raise your hand towards the end of the reading. See, prophetess, she knows what it is. Well, based off of what you've been thinking, that split's coming. So whether you're proactive with it or whether you're reactive with it, it's coming. That's what I does, buddy, mom. That's what I does. That's what I does. You know what I'm saying? Okay, raise a hand if you want a card. If you'd like to ask your own specific question, just like Bodie Mommy did, just like D did, you know what I'm saying? Then get in on this. You can do it with the Cash App. Like I said, time is of essence here. Chop, chop. Okay. PayPal.me/Shango Ray. Kamira Davis. Kamira Davis. I was sick. Okay. Well, you're going to make a full recovery. And probably in your full recovery, you're going to be saying, why was I dealing with this shit? Or why am I, you know what? I'm out. I'm out, bitch. So, Kamira Davis, I got you. I got you. Okay. I got you. All right. Kamira Davis, what are we talking about here? Kamira Davis. Hey, what's going on, Deaconess? You on the yeah, that's what why if you're not gonna be on that flame, why be on it at all? You know what I'm saying? You better be on the flame. Shit. Absolutely, TV. I can absolutely do that. Thank you. Okay, so Kamira Davis, what we have here? What do we have here? Oh, this is a change of heart. I would almost go so far as to say maybe a change in disposition, like an emotional change, right? Part of this emotional change that I'm feeling here, I'm picking up a lot of times with this card. I don't know what this is, but I pick up. It feels like some restlessness, man. Like almost, I don't know what to do, but I know I need to do something, you know, or you want to do something. All right. There also may be travel plans in place to see a loved one, or maybe even, I don't know if this is a romantic or a loved one, but I feel like these plans are going to be maybe canceled also. All right. But the biggest thing here I'm seeing is like a change. This is also like a change of heart. Okay. But this is more like, to me, it's like we were in a higher emotional state and now we're kind of slipping off into some other shit. Okay. So please do be careful and stay aware. It's not as easy as it sounds. I'm not going to even act like it's just so simple. It is simple, actually. It's not easy, though. It's simple, but not easy. Okay. Oh, you did? Okay. Let's see here. First of all, I want to thank everybody. I'll tell you what, Lisa, I'm about to, okay. Okay. I got you. Okay, so listen, we're going to run this quick commercial and I'm going to come back. I'm going to do Lisa's question, and then we'll do Prophetess's question. Actually, Prophetess was first, and, you know, they are Sorcerer's Corner members, stuff like that. So, plus, you know, it's a prophetess, you know. So I'm going to do the prophetess, then I'm going to do Lisa Marie. And if there's anybody else who wants it, I suggest you get in now because this is going to be going. All right. So this is Shango Ray. What are your 3 biggest holiday desires, wishes that you want to manifest? Now is the time. We have 24 hours left to join the St. Nicholas WISHMAS ritual. Get in now. Also, Everyone who participates in this ritual, whether you're a Sorcerer's Corner member or you just get into the ritual, you're also going to receive another gift, which is about 70 to 80% off our upcoming, that's right, New Year's 2022 forecast readings. These are always a big seller, sell like hotcakes. So you're going to also get that. More information on that though later. Join the St. Nicholas Wishmas ritual now, and let's get your holiday season popping. Let's get you them 3 desires, your 3 wishes. Peace. Yeah, there we go. I love this shit. Anyways, prophetess, let's cook up some. Yeah, absolutely, Lisa and Kamira, no problem. Let's cook up the prophetess here. Prophetess, why don't you go ahead, prophetess. Yeah, and just focus your desire there. Take a nice deep breath in. You know the get down. You know the routine. You know the routine. Now, when you're ready, go ahead and exhale. Woo-saw out your prophetess hoo-ha into the cards. There you go. And that's how you do it. Let's just stay here. I'm making some mental. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. I'm giving myself a deadline with it. Yeah. Even with the deadline, though, be patient. Yeah, I mean, your time schedule may not be the time schedule. You know what I mean? So some things are just not going to go on our time, you know? All right, Prophetess Vance, General, Prophetess Vance, General, Prophetess Vance, General, Prophetess Vance, General, Prophetess Vance, General. One more time. One more time. Yeah. Okay. I'm not normally this way. Oh, for real? Damn. Yeah, it does though. It does. It's a very peculiar time. It's a very peculiar time. Let the beat drop. All right, prophetess. So it seems like the prophetess is kind of it's general anyways. It seems like the prophetess to me is like kind of in her head a lot, or will be in her head over the next couple of days. All right. So what do we have here? 2 of clubs reversed, 4 of clubs reversed. Prophetess, has it been a little bit more difficult, focusing, or do you just feel maybe a little out of your loop or something like that? 7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds. Okay. In regards to the 2 of clubs, there is going to be an important choice to be made. And the cards are saying, I don't see her making that. Now, sometimes that could be a good thing. Sometimes we need more information. Depending on what the situation is, of course. All right. But this seems to be something I'm trying to zone in as far as like what this is. You know what I mean? I'm trying to leave the door open so that comes in, you know. Energy be all over the place sometimes. Okay. So I want you to probe yourself and just think about it, you know, as far as what decisions, choices that you may need to make. Okay. This is coming up for a reason. And I feel that whatever this is that you may neglect, sometimes it's not about neglect so much or intentional neglect. Sometimes you just kind of forgot about it. So you're not making the choice, but then you're not thinking about it either because you're distracted. Your attention is somewhere else. But their spirit is saying there is a matter that needs your attention, there needs to be some decisiveness here. Okay. And because if not, see, this to me, this card can also mean like, have you ever worried so much about something? It seemed, maybe it's worry, maybe it's you were pissed off about something, And you just cannot stop thinking about it. Like you just keep, no matter what you do, it just keeps going over and over and over. And it seems that much like you feel all over the place, this card to me is kind of like almost being trapped with either your anxiety or with whatever thoughts are causing that, you know, causing your energy to be ejaculated somewhere that you don't want it to be. Okay. So there is that. I see, you know what, the way this card came through too, I feel like this is kind of like, Spirit is also saying this is a time to be sure. And don't you fucking forget, prophetess, to bless yourself. Okay. Circulate some money on yourself because you deserve it. Gift yourself. All right. I'm not saying don't get other gifts for anybody else, but Spirit's like saying don't forget about you. All right. Not saying that you would, but don't forget about you. And I feel honestly, this card usually doesn't mean this, but for you, I'm feeling that there's some kind of like a financial blessing coming to you. There's some kind of something. There's like it's almost like a cosmic gift in the form of money or some shit like that. All right. So that is what I have for you. Just kind of like when you have time, just kind of reflect over some of your business that you have going on. All right. Because I know that there's something. There is something definite. There's something specific. Okay. Next up, we have Lisa Marie. Okay. Lisa Marie, are you here? Oh, wait. No, I really do. It's like a gift. It's like a little financial gift. It's like a little money gift. I'm not saying it's going to be super duper huge. Like, you know, you can go retire for half the year or something, but it's definitely cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got something coming, some type of a gift coming. And I feel that you also being more generous with yourself. I don't know how you are with yourself. Maybe you are very generous with yourself. I don't know, but I'm just relaying what I got. Okay, Lisa Marie, please approach the Shangorian altar, would you? All right. Find a comfortable part of these cushions to kneel down on. Okay. And when you're ready, I want you gaze at the cards and go ahead and just ejaculate your desire for finality, certainty, that answer, reassurance, whatever it is that you're seeking. Okay. Or even just openness and wonderment about what your future may hold. All right. Or what messages may need to come through. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top. Just allow a couple seconds for that to start straining, and then go ahead and woo-saw out your motherfucking hoo-ha into the cards. All right. And here we go. Here we go. What time is it? Oh, yeah. Time for Shango Claws to go. Okay. You did say general, correct? I think you just said general. Let me just backtrack because specific questions lead to specific answers. And trying to see. Did you just wanted a general, correct? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, good. Just a general, just to be clear, because I went and backtracked, but I didn't see exactly. I thought I could have sworn you said something about. Okay, sorry about this, folks, but I gotta see. You know, I gotta make sure. All right, let me see. What else did you say? What? Yes. Okay. Well, you said yes. That's all I need to know. Okay, so let's get down for a general for Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie Presley. That's my Elvis. All right. When I hear Lisa Marie, I think Lisa Marie Presley. See. Hey, Elvis live. That shit. All right. General. General. All right. What message, what information do I need to relay to Lisa Marie? What information do I need to relay to Lisa Marie? I know you ain't gonna smirk at my motherfucking Elvis lip, yo. Prophetess. I know you ain't gonna smirk. At least you didn't put the hand on the forehead. Shit, right? All right. Oh, ain't nothing but hound dog crying all the time. All right. General. Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie. Interesting, Lisa Marie. Now, just give me a second here, because a story is about to it's taking place right in front of me, and it's about you. I'm pretty sure that you want to know what exactly it's talking about. Adela, right on. Can I say this? Thank you, Adela. At least somebody gives my shit props. Goddamn. What? Yeah. Talk about it. Shit. Wise men say. All right. So here you go. All right. Here you go. These are your cards. Okay. Now, please let me know what I need to know as far as I know what I need to know, but all right. There's one thing I'm curious about, so I'm just not going to sit here and wait for it to, you know, become apparent. I'm just going to fucking ask about this. Is this her? Is this her? Is this her? Just bear with me. I need to do this. I need to do a little diagnostic shit. Yeah. This little diagnostic. Oh, wow. These motherfuckers, yo. All right. So I got a weird little funky answer as far as this goes. But okay. So here it goes. Without further delay, let's get into this shit. All right. It's one of my favorite songs. See, how do I know that? How do I know that? See? What is right here? Huh? Oh, okay, yeah. Smirk away. Smirk away. You can't hate on my motherfucking. I'm Pelvis Presley, yo. I'm Pelvis. Okay, Lisa Marie. What I felt initially is somebody's about to approach you. I feel like this person could be younger than you, okay, but it's a romantic attraction. And definitely now what I was trying to see about, and they gave me a fucked up answer because the card that you see, the Joker, Jack of Hearts, and then finally the Queen of Diamonds. Okay. Now, so I asked whether this Jack of Hearts is you. Okay. Is it you or is somebody coming to you? And the answer that I got was a Joker, a Six of Diamonds, and I think a King of Clubs. All over the place. So what I'm saying is I really feel I feel like somebody's going to be approaching you extremely soon. All right. Now, I also feel that this person is going to be very, very romantic. Like you would notice them, you know what I'm saying? And probably be romantically interested in them as they are you. All right. And I feel like this kind of comes out of nowhere because what it seems like to me is this person is taking a leap of faith in even approaching you. Okay. That's what this talks about to me. And so this seems very unexpected. Two guys. Well, let me tell you this though. Of course, Lisa. Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah. What did you expect? That's why you're here. It's got to be accurate. Now, look, Queen of Diamonds. So, this is that situation, right? You have somebody, or you say two guys, or whatever it is, right? So now I know for sure that it's not, it's like you're attracting them. It's not like you like taking a leap of faith to get some guy's attention or something. So thank you for that. But there's also spirits saying like this, spirits doing one of these. Hey, got something to tell you. All right. There's somebody in your circumference, if you will, okay? Your life right now. This is a woman. It almost feels kind of like a motherly energy to me with this woman, but I mean, she might be older, maybe not. I don't know who this is exactly, but this person, this woman, is the best way I could describe her is she's very acidic. Okay, when you think of acid, it takes from you. All right, the opposite of acid is whatever it is, but it gives to you. So this person is like, this person really takes a lot of your time. Some may describe this woman as having some kind of lazy type of ways sometimes. But whoever this is, I do feel that they're close to you, close enough to affect you. Like they probably ask you, I don't know if they ask you for rides or they ask you to do something that puts you out of your way. They may ask you for money. They may ask to borrow money, you know. So, yeah. Spirit is telling you that you need to reassess your boundaries as it relates to whoever this person is, because they are they're kind of bordering on being a liability, if you will. Now it's up to you whether they're a liability or an asset, depending, I guess, on how you're going to look at them. Also, obviously, if they're family or whatever, it's family, but family can be, they're either adding to you. If they're a person, they're either adding to you or subtracting from you. And they're doing one of those more than the other. Okay. So whoever this is, I don't know who this is, but I trust that they will be revealed to you. The boundaries thing. Okay. Make sure you set up your boundaries. So if there's anyone that's kind of taking you out of your way or anything like that, make sure you set up your boundaries. You know what I mean? Make sure you set up your boundaries. Make sure you set up your boundaries. There's nothing wrong with having boundaries. There's nothing wrong with telling people what it is. If they get offended, they get upset, they get triggered, that's on them. That's on them. You know, you're not responsible for that. I feel like there's a side of you that has that bleeding heart syndrome, where you might at times have cared a little bit too much about how people are going to react or what they're going to feel or anything about, you know, with you. And now it's time to just, hey, discard that shit. That's not yours. All right. You have a right to have your own little setup, your boundaries. You know, it's your life. I'm very giving. Okay. Yeah. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. I'm sure you're always going to be blessed also because of that and because of your giving spirit and giving heart. Just make sure, you know, that even with the giving thing, there needs to be boundaries around it. You know what I mean? But anyways, that let me see. I'm gonna check and see if anybody else has anything because I need to get up out of here. I went a half hour over. If you would like a card though, you can hit me off. You can be the last person to get a card right now. If you have a question, I'd get that shit in right now. Yes, I would guess you are. Most giving people, especially when they understand styles, I got you. Especially when they understand the science behind giving. If you expect spirit, the universe, whatever you want to say, to compensate you and even multiply that shit, that's what's going to happen. The people who have and just keep giving, and then it's like they always seem, they're so giving, but they're always broke. It's because they don't expect to get back, you know. But I could just tell You know, you're probably doing great. So that's good. Styles, okay. Styles, what's up? I do magic. Okay. Rock your magic. Styles, card for styles, card for styles, card for styles, card for styles. Card for styles, card for styles, card for styles, card for styles. Card for styles. And you as well, Lisa Marie. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Styles, what's up? Oh, Styles. 10 of hearts. I think something is going to another level for you. Something is growing, something, you know, I see you right now, like with this card, I feel like a lot of your if you have a lot of family, your family relationships or just love, we'll just say loved ones, whether they're blood or not, doesn't matter. Loved ones are loved ones, right? I see a lot of them relationships, everything going to the just going fucking great. They're like one of the rare ones I see is going fucking great. Your own emotional state. Like you thought could I get any more positive? Could I feel any better? Well, the answer is yes. And you will be feeling a lot better. You know, really comfortable in your skin. Okay. I feel that there's also a relationship going on. This is going to the next level. This is going to the next level. Okay. Let me give you some examples of that. Let's say you're just seeing somebody, right? Now, maybe you guys, this card can indicate like, oh, now you're official. Once you're official, it could be the next step is let's cohabitate. Okay. Once we cohabitate, now it might be marriage, it might be something, but you get it. It's whatever it is, it's within the same realm of your relationships. But I see several of these different relationships going to another level. And what I mean by another level is it could be also like, for example, another level of intimacy. You know, maybe we've able to get on a certain page where it's like, I really feel close to you. You really feel close to me. And there's like this, the bond is now is strengthened. You know what I mean? So point blank, let me say this another way to you. Okay. Whatever you're doing, keep doing that shit. Whatever you're doing, keep doing that shit. You probably got one of the best readings almost. I won't say best, but as far as just straight positive, like that's what came through. But then again, you did only get one card too. So yes, absolutely. All right. And now I'm taking one last card. Anybody want the card? Let's see a hand. If you want to get you want to ask a question, you can do that too. All right, because I got to go. Nobody in the Cash App. Let me see here. I'm going to check PayPal. Shimano 5, I got you. Let's see what we got here. You know what I hate about the cold, though, is just like the constant nose running. Even though you're not sick or anything, it's just like the cold makes your nose run. It's like, good night, Lisa Marie. All right, nobody in the PayPal, so that's a wrap on that. Shimano 5, 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 13 watching currently. I can do magic. One snap of the finger, girl. I perform a trick on you. This is my shit, because I can do. Yeah, man. Don't get it fucked up. I can do magic. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So Shimano 5 line. All right. Closing out the show with Shimano 5 line. All right. Shimano. I think you got this card before, brother. I really do. I think you got this card before. 8 of diamonds. And by my assertion, I would say it's reversed. To me, this is representing a change of status. You know what actually really came? Get you some Jamaican rum. Yeah, that's why Myers ain't far from me ever. You know, I love my Myers. I love my, Bacardi Oakheart, Captain Morgan, of course, the Kraken. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rum guy for real. Okay, but you know what? I'm seeing this. Spirit's telling me something about this. And I'm just going to leave you with this, Shimon, the 5 line. All right. What I feel we're really talking about here, it leads to another question. Where are you compromising yourself? Your values. What's valuable to you? In what situation and in what way? Because that's what I feel is going on here. Even though you're Shimon, 05, line, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a situation here. And I'm here to tell you, brother, if this course is not corrected, it could also affect things financially speaking, okay? But I think the big thing with this is a question came up to me. Where are you compromising yourself? Where are you going against the grain? Your grain. Because that's a problem area right now. So much so, out of all the cards in the deck, that's the one that came up. But since you Shimon, 05 line, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to leave you with that. Where have you or are you compromising yourself? Because I feel like that's the bottom line here. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you to everybody who participated, who joined on the stream. We love you. We adore you. Okay. And we appreciate you being here because you could have been anywhere. You really could have been. Could have been doing anything. You could have been over there flicking your beans somewhere. You might be doing it now. I don't know. But I mean, I maybe should charge extra for that. But yeah, so you could be doing anything. You could be anywhere. But you chose to be here. So I appreciate you. And I have to make sure that you understand that you really feel me, that you understand, sis star. Okay. Anyways, I'm finna leave you with this salute and give you all the boot. Okay. TV prophetess. Thank you, prophetess. Thank you, deaconess. Everybody who's been on here. Much love. Enjoy yourself. Do your triggers. Don't let them do you. All right. And some of y'all need to stay the fuck off the internet. Just stay the fuck off the internet. Just stay the fuck off the internet. Okay? Just stay the fuck off the internet. I don't know what it is. If it's seasonal, I don't know if it's, what is that shit? Hot flashes and shit. I don't know if it's age related. I don't know. But some of y'all need to stay the fuck off the internet. All right? If you know you're weak for certain shit, don't go around where you're weak at. Don't go around where you're weak at. Okay? Have some motherfucking respect about yourself.